Good evening, everyone, and a very warm welcome to southern Turkey and to Gaziantep. The Karataş Şahin Bey Sports Hall, the venue as Gaziantep and Iberostar Tenerife meet on game day 3 of the regular season in the Basketball Champions League. It is a clash of heavyweights here as the reigning champions Tenerife are in town. A long away day for them as they travel to the innermost parts of Turkey tonight against the Gaziantep side, who are 2-0. 3 games yesterday, all in Group B. Wins for Ventspils, Ludwigsburg and PAOK have made things very interesting indeed in Group B. First taste of defeat for Neptunes, and this group has swung wide open. Gaziantep, the only remaining side with a 100% record, narrow victories on game days 1 and 2 for them, a road win at PAOK, and then victory against the Italians Capo d'Orlando have given them that 2-0 record, which is why they currently sit in 5th place, but will go top with a victory tonight. Their opponents today, Iberostar Tenerife, got off to a shocking start, beaten away in Latvia by Ventspils. They got back on track last time out against Ludwigsburg. It's a long journey, I can tell you that, from the Canary Islands to this part of Turkey, but they will hope that the travel has been worth their while. Tonight, a chance to continue their recovered form. Here's the Tenerife roster then, and there are plenty of household names, lots of players that were part of the championship winning side last year. Mateusz Ponica was brought in by Nenad Markovic, the new coach, both coming over from Pinar Karşıyaka, funny enough, who of course play in Turkey, and they're back on familiar soil here this evening in Gaziantep. Home side, meanwhile, well, it's a refreshed roster, that's for sure. Sean Armand, Cameron Clark, Victor Rudd, DJ White, and Mark Lyons, 5 Americans who have played influential parts in their first 2 games. New recruits over the summer. Watch out for all 5 of them this evening. It's not the tallest of rosters you'll see. Their highest player, Adnan Hepgur, the veteran, who we will probably see once or twice. So Tenerife with no luck on the road last time out. Beaten by 1 point in Latvia by Ventspils. Will they have better luck this time out? Well, it's they who are being introduced. First of all then, here tonight. A lot of household names there. You've got internationals aplenty. First up, it's the turn of Rodrigo San Miguel, experienced Spaniard. Mamadou Niang from Senegal, he's always a real live wire. A menace up at the boards. Now, plenty of glamour away days, but I would hazard a guess and say this probably isn't one of them for the Iberostar Tenerife players. Long flight. But a chance today to go 2-1 and match their record of Gaziantep. There's a whole host of teams there who have that same record in Group B. In what already looks like being one of the tightest groups. It looks like anybody can beat anyone. Well, their coach is the 35-year-old Stefanos Deres. He began his coaching career aged just 19 years of age as an assistant at PAOK, and he would have revelled in winning away in Greece on game day number 1. Sean Arman was the key there, 20 points and 5 assists, ably accompanied by DJ White, who managed 19 points and 7 rebounds. Armand had a quieter night last time out as they beat Capo d'Orlando, 15 points to go with his 4 assists. There is Rudd, Victor Rudd, 26 years of age, brought in from Maccabi Tel Aviv in Israel. And he's settled in pretty quickly. 12 points and 8 rebounds on average across the first 2 game days. It's been a tricky start to the domestic lead, though, for Gaziantep. They're 1 and 2. But it is early days, of course. But Tenerife are currently 5th in the league at HCP. They are 4 wins and 1 defeat. Although they lost on the first game day away from home, their record with road wins last year was nothing short of phenomenal. In fact, they won 6 of their 7 in the group phase on the road. The only team they lost to were in Belgium, Telenet Ostende. Our referees tonight, Lorenzi Baldini, Radomir Vojinovic, and Yanis Chalik. Well, let's have a look at the starting 5s then. First of all, San Miguel, Ricciotti the captain, Mike Tobey is back in today, Mateusz Ponica and Tim Abramidis. Mike Tobey introduced himself with 20 points and 6 rebounds on game day 1. He was one of the new recruits over the summer, brought in from Valencia, the Spanish champions. The American will look to set out his stall here. He is a menacing presence. 7 foot tall, 23 years of age. And DJ White will have his hands full. Armand, Rudd, White, Hachieva and Lyons, the starting 5 tonight for Gaziantep. Already looking forward to seeing the battle at point guard between Lyons and San Miguel. Last words of wisdom then, and instruction from the coaches. Nenad Markovic, experienced, came over from Pinar Karšiaka, from Bosnia-Herzegovina originally. Speaks good Spanish though. All set then for liftoff here in southern Turkey. Iberostar Tenerife have turned around a difficult October. They lost to Valencia in the Liga ASB. They followed that up with defeat to Ventspils in the Basketball Champions League. But they've recovered 3 wins in a row over Badalona, Ludwigsburg and Bilbao. And tonight it's the turn of Gaziantep to take a beating, or at least that's the opinion of those from Tenerife. Can't wait for this one. Renowned for their road performances in the inaugural edition of the Basketball Champions League, but lost to Ventspils last time out in Latvia. There's no question Iberostar Tenerife will want to send out a statement here tonight. Ponica, the last to take to the court. So, good evening everybody, and welcome along to the Anatolia region of Turkey in the southeast of the country. Gaziantep against Tenerife, game day 3 of the Basketball Champions League, and an early rejection there from Ponica. Good block, but their possession is recovered pretty quickly. Chance for 3, good! That's the statement they've been looking for. Victor Rutt drains the 3 to get the scoring going on the night. Three-point shot from the perimeter for Tenerife, made beautifully by Nicholas Ricciotti. The captain stepping up to the plate. DJ White gets it back. Here is White spinning into the paint, trying to bank it in, and he draws the foul while shooting, and will get 2 trips to the line. Look at this from DJ White, lovely play. Wasn't expecting that at all, was Tim Abramidis. White scored big on game day 1 against Powick on the road. 19 points and 7 rebounds. Makes the second of his throws from the line. Puts Gaziantep back into the lead. San Miguel. Ricciotti driving into the lane and putting it up and in off the glass. Nice veteran play from the Italian. Victor Rudd has it. What are his options? Goes to Hachiyeva, and then from the corner, Lions roaring already. White. Tobe puts it in the hands of San Miguel here for Tenerife. Now back with Ricciotti. He's had a good start to this game, and here he comes in the lane and puts it up for Tobe, who misses with a left-hand hook. Real intense start here. Lions. There's a bit of swagger about the way Gaziantep play, and that's a lovely finger roll. Lions has started this contest brilliantly. Said it was going to be an interesting battle at point guard between he and San Miguel, and Lions early on here has marked out his territory. Inbound, finds its way to Abramidis, and now over with San Miguel. Put into the hands of Mateusz Ponica, the Polish player. Ponica from the top of the mountain, just left the three-point shot a little short, and good rebounding work there from Orhan Hachiyeva. Now in the front court, Armand switches it, White for 3, rims out this time. Nice effort from Lions, who's popping up everywhere. Here's Victor Rutt. Hands of White. Armand. Going toe-to-toe. Ricciotti, and there's a shot clock violation. First real sign of high-quality defense from Tenerife. Rodrigo San Miguel. He and Ricciotti play each other so well. They know each other's game. San Miguel into the lane. Throws it back out. Abromaitis. Now Ponitka. Maneuvering his way around. Gets the shot off but misses. And now here go Gaziantep in transition. It's stolen. Ricciotti the man. Ricciotti goes coast to coast and he's denied. Foul, but denied by Victor Ruck. And it's an all-action start here between two big hitters in Group B. Ricciotti, an impressive run. Well, I thought did very, very well there to stay with it, but he did commit the foul. And a couple of free throws coming. Ricciotti makes no mistake with the first. So it's 2 from 2 for Ricciotti. And the lead is cut to 2. Right. Australia himself there ends up going out of bounds. Momentum just carried him out. San Miguel. Ponitka. Nice pass played into Abromaitis. Now Ponitka up the baseline at the low post. And he gets a couple of free throws as well. His movement there so dynamic and causing DJ White all sorts of problems. Bit of a mismatch there. Well, it certainly has the height on it. Ponitka, the movement. A signing that caught the eye, certainly. Played very well with Poland at Eurobasket 2017. It wasn't their year. They didn't make it out of the group phase in Helsinki. But Ponitka was certainly amongst their best players, perhaps their best. Right. Sean Armour. Just finds a little bit of an avenue to go down in the paint. Thought he'd been fouled. The officials felt otherwise. Abromaitis there with some fantastic work. Low post. And Tenerife have turned it over a couple of times. With some tidy defence. Ricciotti. Ponitka. Look how quick he is. Can't finish again. All the build-up plays nice though. Here's Rutt. All the way. And banks it in. Thing of beauty. And Victor Rutt. This game has already got the juices flowing. San Miguel. Ponitka. Into the hands of Ricciotti. Ricciotti looks to throw the ball outside. It does make its way to Abromaitis in the end. Ponitka for 3 from the corner. Hits the iron. Now here goes Lyon, spins and draws the foul. Now watching the likes of Mateusz Ponitka and Mark Lyons tonight, it's worth the admission money alone. A couple of early swats here, the foul already come. Before Abromaitis got there. So a trip to the charity stripe. First change of the night. Off goes Mike Tope. Lyons makes no mistake. Well, it was an appetising game on paper, but it's more exciting how it's materialising on the court. Abromaitis left open. Good. Drains the 3. You can't allow in time and space like that. He might be a big man, but he knows how to shoot. Abromaitis brings Tenerife back to within 5 minutes of the first quarter already played. And it's an absorbing game of basketball. Lyons finds Armand. Great hub of this team. Armand from way downtown. Nothing but net. Outstanding three-point shooting from both teams so far. Foul called on Armand. Inbound for Tenerife. Ricciotti for three. They just can't stop hitting those downtowns. It is raining threes in southern Turkey. Armand. Left open again for three. Just shy from DJ White. And the rebound collected by Matej Ponica. San Miguel from downtown. Suddenly the three-point shooting has left them, but Ponica for an easy two. Banks it in, left open. Great pass. Good play. Gaziantep can't afford to allow Tenerife easy baskets like that. Here's White. Goes inside out. Just on the bank shot miss. It's a good combination there. To clear to the front court. Ricciotti. And Vasquez has come on for Tenerife. Ricciotti throws up a little teardrop. Cannot get it to go this time. Well, Armand can't finish. And White can't tap it back into a teammate's hands. Real fast-paced contest, this. San Miguel to Ponica. Tenerife, by the way, into the lead, in case you weren't aware, for the first time. Ricciotti, Vasquez, back out into the hands of the Italian. Now San Miguel for three. Left it long, and here they go in transition. Good counter play, and put up and in. Real tidy from Armand. The lead changes hands once again. What a lively game we have. Ponica. Not pressurising the shooter much. Kicked out. Could be another change coming here. Javier Beira. Spaniard is going to come on. He struggled with an ACL injury at the back end of last season. It meant he missed the chance to appear for Spain at Eurobasket 2017. Beira comes in, and three changes for the Turkish outfit. Jure Balazic, Can Ogut, and Erol Canchinko who will come up. Balazic, the veteran in the roster, 37 years of age, same age in fairness to Eren Eriyus. Just left a little short with a second. Mopped up the rebound, did Balazic. First action for him, and now here he is in possession. Armand trying to use the screen. Draws the foul. Davin White. For three. Just shy this time from Sean Armand. And after an electric start from range from both teams, just that their percentages dropping off in the last few minutes. San Miguel shall inbound here. Juan Vasquez. To the front court they go. to the corner. Iberostar. Level scores here. For a moment, there seemed to be a little bit of space. Armand. Balisic at the low post. There was just a little bit of space there for Sean Williams, but he wasn't able to do anything with it. And that's a real good finish. Put up high. Is Armand. Pops it back into the hands of the man in the corner. Now it's come. To the perimeter for Ogu, who missed last minute or so of the first quarter. Tenerife, the reigning champions, lead by 2. They might lead by 5. They do. Glorious work from Tim Abromaitis there from the corner. Right on target so far are Tenerife. Way too much space and time allowed. And Abromaitis makes no mistake. Gaziantep trail by 5. Let's have a listen. Well, here are the statistics, so we can't quite hear what the coaches say, but both teams averaging over 40% from three-point range is pretty solid. Both teams not afraid to shoot from downtown. Rebounding, Gaziantep leading narrowly, 10-8. Rudd started off the three-point successes and then they came pouring. It's been a really lively game so far. Very, very quick fire, fast-paced basketball. It's what we like to see. It's what we tend to see in the Basketball Champions League. This is a nice work by Ricciotti going coast to coast, but then he was denied at the last by Rudd, who's been everywhere around the court when he's been on the court. And we are back underway in the second quarter. And here is the aforementioned Rudd. He's been highly influential. Ogu takes a trip to the rack himself and finishes and one. First real moment of impact for the pint-sized 25-year-old. 5'9", 175 centimetres. He's the smallest man on the court tonight. He didn't look it there as he reached for the heavens and put it up and in off the glass. And drew the foul. And a sweet three-point play to start off the second quarter. Oh, sorry, the last couple of plays of the first quarter, to beg your pardon. There's White, puts it up, alley-oop pass, and finished off by Fran Vasquez. High-class stuff from Tenerife, showing exactly why they're champions. Ogu. To work some space here, taking his time. Not much of a differential between shot clock and time left in the quarter. And I'm pretty sure the shot was actually just away in time. But no such luck for Balisic. And that concludes an action-packed first quarter, I think. They might just check the timings here. And whether that shot got away in time. That's exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to check the footage here to see whether there's a second or two available for Iberostar Tenerife. Well, really, Tenerife, when they go on the road, they have a target on their back. They're the defending champions. Gaziantep have set out their stall tonight. 2 wins out of 2 so far in Group B. The task clearly is to stay top of the standings and rack up a 3-0 run. And there you have it. It's a 4-point game here, just adjusting the clock. Yeah, Markovic there. Haven't quite got the time right here. Lots of buttons being pressed. Quite amazing story, Stefanos Deras. Didn't play it at the highest level, but he has been coaching now professionally for 16 years. He's only 35 now. Started as an assistant at PAOK. At the age of 19, he was promoted from the assistant role at Gaziantep in 2015. Also previously an assistant coach for the Slovenian national team. We've seen how well they've done recently. Eurobasket champions. A coach with a lot of pedigree. Despite being just 35. A couple of his players on his roster are older than he is. And, we still are having problems, technical issues here with getting the correct time back on the clock. Fran Vasquez, in the meantime, is receiving some instruction. There we go. So it'll give us an idea. I think the ball's still in his hands. So we are going to have another 2.4 seconds here. Tenerife will try to make use of, try and get a shot. They're not going to get a great shot in that time, but from the halfway, it's left short by Ricciotti. And in the end, there's a little bit of an anti-climax. But Tenerife will be pleased with the first quarter's action. They lead by 4. As the officials just explained something to Nenad Markovic. One of the sweetest plays of the first 10. Crisp pass. Davin White setting it up and hammered down.
Okay, if we go set game, hey, we play horns down, okay, for Ud. Hey, Baba, come like this with push, okay?
So interesting. Pretty tight set of statistics, really. The shooting's been pretty decent so far. Tenerife with one more 3-pointer. Both teams happy to shoot from distance, time and again.
21 points is too much. I know that they are a team who are taking every chance of themselves.
Well, you heard that from the coach there of Tenerife. 21 points conceded is too much. Simple instruction there. They want to see more from their defense. They don't want them getting the shots they want. Wide open threes from Lyons. And he's made them pay. It's a lovely coast-to-coast play from Ricciotti, but then he was denied at the last by Rutt. Squashing the puck against the glass. Rutt has had an impressive first quarter at both ends of the court. So far, Gaziantep have shown that they can compete today with Iberostar Tenerife. They led for most of that first quarter, but they trail by 4 coming into the start of the second. Double digits already for Nicholas Ricciotti. Lions leading the scoring for the home team on 7. And the issues over the clock continue. It's only the second quarter. Tenerife starting to assert their authority on the game. I would say it was a slow start. It wasn't really from the Spanish team. It was more that it was incredibly fast-paced from Gaziantep. It came out of the blocks, firing all cylinders. It looked electric. The passing was a thing of beauty. And slowly but surely Tenerife chipping away. It's they who lead at the quarter point of this contest. The play of the game so far. White teeing it up for Fran Vazquez to send it down with an alley-oop. Eventually the ball rattled in. We've got the minutes right. 10 minutes left. It's not the third quarter though. Finally then, ready to get back underway. Byran, it is, who inbounds and finds Bassas. White into the hands of Fran Vazquez. White for 3, looking to bank it in there. The bank remained closed. Roscoe Allen also seeing his first action on the court, the Hungarian who represented his national side at Eurobasket. Rutt. Referee calling the foul. Roscoe Allen, who was penalised there, his first personal since coming on. Now then, that was Chinko. Now he finds Balasic, and now Ogut. Ogut's quick, and he finds a mid-range 2 attempt for Sean Williams. Williams pops it against the iron. And Byran there helps himself to the rebound. Gets the Spaniards to the front court. Officials have called foul. And Cinco there. Again, the cat and mouse there, chasing all over. Allen. Now Bassas, left alone for a moment, thought about the 3-point shot. Shot clock down to 5, pops it in and out from Vazquez somehow. Well, I thought he'd left the shot well short there, but in the end it was just a brilliant pass. Bassas knew exactly where to go. Don't see much of Ferran Bassas in the first half. Vazquez has been lively. Williams takes a seat. Davin White. Pick and roll. And leaves the shot open for Vazquez. who hits it long, and it's pushed out of bounds accidentally there by Ogut. That's where you see the height disadvantage, if you like, of being 5'9" amongst the towering opponents. Again, White gets away from Ogut momentarily. Back into the hands now of Thoran Bassas. Possession turned over here. Still no score in the second quarter, almost 2 minutes in. Cinco. Balazic. Ogut now. To the Slovenian veteran. Balazic spins, finds a little inch of space there before throwing possession away. And here they come in transition. And it was Roscoe Allen driving up the baseline there, but he couldn't quite collect the pass from Bayram. Gaziantep may just be a little concerned by that. 5 turnovers in the second time that Iberostar Tenerife have been turned over. Balazic from the top of the mountain. Good! Brings Gaziantep to within 1. The first score of the second quarter arrives at long last. White. Allen. Bassas. Hangs up, lift open, three-point shot. Rattles away. And now Rutt. An absolute live wire in the first quarter. Here he comes! Oh, absolutely enormous slam. Throws it down one-handed with a lot of attitude. And that puts Gaziantep into the lead. It propels them into the lead, frankly. He took off on the runway and he sent it down first class. With a serious stamp. Well, Tenerife, unsurprisingly, have called timeout. It has not been the dream start to the second quarter for the reigning champions. Gaziantep have turned it around. They trailed by 4, now they lead. Even if it is only by 1 point, the crowd are thoroughly enjoying their night so far. They're witnessing an awesome display. Tenerife with 4 offensive rebounds, ought to encourage them. But, they haven't been quite so tidy in the second quarter. Gaziantep looking to carry on from where they left off. Tenerife looking to wrest back some momentum of their own. Here's Bassas. Abramitis makes the rock, gets the ball in his hands. A real threat from pretty much anywhere on the court. He's a great shooter. Bayram. Bassas, tough shot. The shot clock was down to its dregs. And now Ogut in transition. Lovely close ball control. He's low to the ground, of course. Rudd. White. Ogut from the corner. Good! Gaziantep 4 in front now. And it's all change in the second quarter. And Ogut is playing a massive part of it. San Miguel then to inbound. Tenerife in danger of being left in Gaziantep's wake in this second quarter. My goodness, they haven't scored yet. They're trailed by 8. It's a fantastic run for Gaziantep. Can Panica put it to an end? Yes, he can. With a soft dunk. And he halves Gaziantep's lead. Now here is DJ White. Draws the foul, drains the long 2. And the momentum has not gone from Gaziantep at all. What a performance this is so far from Gaziantep. Their 2 wins over PAOK and Capodorlando. Narrow victories against teams who are much less fancied in this group than the defending champions themselves. Fran Vazquez goes to the bench. San Miguel to Ponica. 40 tasty defeat on the road in Group B. Ponica to the corner. This is where they've got to make threes. They do! Stuffed down by Abramidis. Big time play from the pick American. Here's Rutt. White. Ogu. It's been a little too much for Gaziantep to handle. Sets it up for Rod to shoot from range. He misses, but then possession is ripped straight back from him. And here's Rudd. Can't get it to go. And the rebound is with Tenerife this time. Foul drawn by San Miguel. Whoa, what a game. Thoroughly enjoying watching this one so far. Just a reminder that if you want to watch more, you want to catch highlights, you can do so. Download the Basketball Champions League app. Follow them. Follow the competition on social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. And you can watch highlights, top plays of each game day. Keep up to date with the latest news as well. Ricciotti to San Miguel. The Italian wanted it back. Instead it's in the hands of Abramidis. Now it's with Ricciotti. Here he is. Couldn't get the shot away. Abramidis might. He will, and it's raining threes for Abramidis. And Tenerife are back into the lead. Midway through the second quarter. I'm quite raw about watching this Gaziantep side. Lions step back two, good. Superb stuff from Mark Lyons. Ponica. Abramidis wants it in the perimeter. Will get it now. Abramidis for a third successive three. This time it's long. Rutt. White just about, I think, got to it and will be a Gaziantep possession. Shot clock, still plenty on it. They've left the shot open, and it's drained in style by Jure Balazic, the Slovenian. Gaziantep refuse to die down here. They are leading from the front against the champions. Oh, the three-point shooting is so good tonight. San Miguel making a tough one. Just holding up here. Great use of the screen there, set by Mamadou Niang. He's a bundle of energy. So a lot of three-point successes. 21 points for Tenerife made from threes under 36. 18 out of 37. nerveless play so far. Armand trying to go all the way. A teardrop. Gets it to full. And it leaves Tenerife crying. San Miguel, creative hub of this Tenerife side, goes around his man, back out, Ponica comes in, misses the mid-ranger, and now here go Gaziantep, Balasic, bit of space, Lyons from the corner, good, stunning from Mark Lyons, what a game he's having. He didn't have a lot of time to get this shot away. He had San Miguel in his face, but he got the shot off and he drained it. Lyons likes it. Gaziantep lead by 6 with half-time approaching. They trailed by 4 at the end of the first quarter. They're leading the second quarter by 10 now. Sportsmanlike foul called on Lyons, though. He's undone some of the good work there. On comes Rudd. Third personal foul for Mark Lyons, and that's why he's been withdrawn from the firing line. Got to be careful here. He's been so key for them. San Miguel's got Niang for company. Ball came off Armand last, so it will be a Tenerife inbound ball. Crunch clash here, top of Group B. Tenerife could be in danger of going 1 and 2 in the group phase. Here's Ponica. Brings himself outside. He's left the ball behind. Manages to regather somehow into the hands of Ricciotti, but too little too late. Ponica lost the ball there. And just another sign that it's not going their way on the night. Markovic looking uncomfortable in his seat. Sean Armand. Loose. Does come out for Rudd. Sets it up for Ogut. Now back outside to DJ White. Ogut. Shot clock down to 5. Here he is. Ogut for 3. Not this time. Really nice play, though, from Gaziantep. Moving the ball almost at will. Ponica left so alone. It's unreal. But he's missed the long 2. Gaziantep here could go into half-time with a pretty substantial lead. DJ White. Jumper. Good. Lead is up to its biggest of the night so far. Gaziantep 44, Tenerife 36. And timeout called by the Spaniards. Can't afford this lead to grow any longer. Making their Basketball Champions League debut this year, Gaziantep, and looking to write themselves some headlines. Pretty punchy timeout here from Nenad Markovic, I should think. Commanding and demanding more. His team knows the Turkish league so well, of course, having coached Dinar Karşıyaka, Abramidis and Ricciotti, their high scorers, both in double digits, 12 and 10, and Ponica supporting with 6 as well. Gaziantep's Mark Lyons has been irresistible. 12 points and counting for him. Ably assisted by Armand and Rudd. A game that's very enjoyable for the neutrals to watch. But of course, so far for the Gaziantep supporters. Markovic has not found this so easy viewing in the second quarter. His team Conceded 21 points in the first quarter, and he said that was too much. And they conceded 23, and there's still 90 seconds left in the second quarter. Ponica into the hands of Mike Tobe. He's come back on. Didn't see much of him in the first half so far. Midas trying to work his way around and draws the foul. Gaziantep in foul trouble then. 5 fouls now to every succeeding foul in this quarter. It's going to result in a trip to the line. Abromaitis looking to bring Tenerife back in. Makes both. Orgu, he's absolutely rapid, isn't he? He looks a lot older, but he's only 25. He's a bundle of energy. This Gaziantep team. Good lines are on together. It is a pretty good combination. Plenty of creative flair, this team. Rudd, do they have the discipline? Rudd, step back 2. Good. Grows the lead back out to 8. We're into the last minute of the half. Ricciotti. Mike Tobe. Saw Panicka was making the run for him. Chose not to use him. Ricciotti hangs one up. Tobe can't finish, and it's patted away by White. DJ playing quite a tune. Balasic. Victor Rudd getting into the paint. Orgu, quick ball pass. Puts up a little jumper, misses on this occasion. Abromaitis grabs the ball. San Miguel. The elbow, great pass, and Ponica does the rest. They cut the lead to within 6. Real nice backdoor cut there. Gaziantep called their first time out of the second quarter.
You make screen Jure for Armand, okay? No, Armand makes screen for you. Sorry, okay, and job, but...
A few more turnovers than they had earlier. It was 5-2 in their favour. They've turned over Tenerife 3 times since without themselves being turned over. I think either coach will be especially concerned by those numbers. They're not particularly high at this stage of the game. So you see how much of a team Tenerife are this season. They can show real character, bring it all together, and look to make a comeback. They trail by just 6 points, but having led by 4 at the end of the first quarter, this has not been how they dreamed it. Just 5 seconds left of the quarter. Good on Ricciotti, I think. .9 seconds left. Rudd finds his way now. Lyons from downtown. Would have been the perfect finish to an excellent first half, but it won't take too much gloss off Gaziantep's performance. Outstanding work from a team that are 2-0 already and looking to make it 3-0 against the defending champions in the Basketball Champions League. Half-time score, Gaziantep 46, Iberostar Tenerife 40. Gaziantep enjoying themselves in the field there. 47% from downtown, even higher from inside. And the stats bearing out what has been an even contest so far. No question about that. But Tenerife, defending champions, expecting to record their first road win today, might have to think again. Abramidis has led the points for them on 14. Rudd has been key for Gaziantep. 2 steals to go with his numerous rebounds, and 9 points as well. Lyons has been roaring. 12 points for him, and it's a significant lead at the break for Gaziantep. Turkish team making their Basketball Champions League debut. And once again, they are making their headlines here in the Anatolia region in southeastern Turkey. I'll leave you with highlights of the first half. Don't go too far, though. We'll bring you the second half in just a few minutes. Well, welcome back everyone to southern Turkey and to the great city of Gaziantep in the Anatolia region of the country. Gaziantep looking for a famous win here to send them top of Group B and go 3-0. They're unbeaten. They are the only team who are unbeaten in this group in the Basketball Champions League. But this is surely the toughest test of the lot for them, at least so far, facing the defending champions, who last year were unbelievably good on the road. But shining bright today has been Gaziantep's guards in particular. You've got to give a lot of credit to Mark Lyons, the American who was brought in over the summer from Hapoel Tel Aviv in Israel. And he's made an immediate impact into this roster. 12 points so far for him. He's been influential with his creativity too, particularly in linking up with Can Ugo Ogut. He's at 6 points himself. Creditable mentions to Armand and Rudd. Armand with 7 points and 4 rebounds. Rudd with 9 points and 2 rebounds in total. And they turned it around really in that second quarter. The first quarter they played well. I thought Gaziantep just to stay with Tenerife. They trailed by 4 at the end of the first quarter, but they took the second by 10 to lead by 6 at half time. And they've set it up so nicely now for the second half. This is going to be mouth-watering, thoroughly enjoyable, frenetic basketball. We've seen fast-paced stuff on show from the get-go. The visitors, they've had some notable performances as well, particularly Tim Abrahamides. 4 from 6 he's shooting from downtown. 14 points, couple of rebounds to go with it as well. And ably assisted by Ricciotti, who hasn't missed a three-point shot yet. 10 points for the Italian, who captains this Iberostar Tenerife side. We'll just see how much star quality they have got tonight. Immediately a chance for 3. Missed to the left by Cinco, but the rebound is good for Gaziantep, and Cinco tries his luck again and rims out again. And then here go Tenerife in the black and yellow, going from right to left to their front court in this second half. And here is Ricciotti. Pass up the baseline goes Ponica, and it's a good start to the third quarter for the Pole. Mateusz Ponica, a little quiet in that first half by his high standards. He evaded the defense and finished with a plot. Right into the hands now of DJ White, rejected impressively, and then that sets up the transition move, and Ponica puts it up and in off the glass, and Tenerife are turning up the temperature in southern Turkey. Armand. Hands of Hachayeva. Cinco to Sean Armand again. That's a good pass into the paint. And White, that's a great pass outside. The three-point shot misses again. Not hit their straps from distance at the start of this third quarter. Ponica now. San Miguel left open, shoots. Rims out once more. Right. Cinco switches, Armand, top of the mountain. DJ White comes into the lane, back outside, not the best of passes. Down low at the feet, Rudd comes and is fouled by Van Vasquez. We'll take him to the sideline. Yeah, arm coming across and taking Rudd on the thigh. Cinco. Rudd, Armand available to the right, picked out. Armand, jump shot 3, good! First score of the third quarter for Gaziantep, and you guessed it, it's another 3. You say you live by the 3, and you die by the 3. It's their 9th three-point success. And look at that for a response immediately. Vasquez draining one from downtown. Has been the strategy of the night. Back yourself from distance. And again, Cinco. Oh, it's going to be a chance of a 4-point play. Awesome clutch basketball from Rolchan Cinco. He had the confidence to take it on his way. Just missed 2 3-point shots beforehand. And this time he made it and was fouled in the process. Proof that it was actually a long 2 previous from Fran Vazquez. He doesn't make it a 4-point. That was his first score of the night, though. San Miguel gets it from Davin White. Miguel with company here in Vazquez. Floats one up. Misses, but was fouled somewhat needlessly, you might say. Are we seeing a change up here from Tenerife? Not seen them take a 3-point shot yet in this second half. I felt something needed to change for them. They just lost their way in the second quarter. Particularly defensively. Here's their young coach from Greece, Stefanos Deras. One of 4 Turkish teams in this year's Basketball Champions League. Alongside Besiktas Sompo Japan, Banvit, and Pinar Karşıyaka, the former club of Nenad Markovic and Mateusz Ponitka. I found cooled on Ponitka. Kicks out. Cinco for 3. Refound that confidence, but he's missed. Vazquez. Ponitka. Davin White. Goes back out, Ponitka comes in. Now San Miguel from the corner. Well short. Armand. Taking 2 players with him, but he's thrown it straight into the hands of Vazquez. Now transition basketball from Tenerife. Ends in success. Put up and in off the glass by Tim Abramides. The high scorer in this game, up to 16 points now. On a memorable night for the American. For 3. Just shy. Abramides so far averaging 7.5 points a game. Didn't score any. On the first night. 15 second time round. Vazquez. Nice right hand hook there. And Tenerife, as you can see, are back to level pegging. They've worked their socks off at the start of the third quarter. Taking back the momentum. Rudd looking to win it back now for Gaziantep. Left leaves it shy. This is the problem I'm finding at the moment. Suddenly the execution has gone. They're going to make a couple of changes here with Ogut being ready. And not just him. Jure Balasic as well. He's going to come back in, the veteran Slovenian. Vazquez, that's the right pass. He got away from Ogut momentarily, goes back out. Abramides, lovely hands from him. And Ponitka for 3. Not his day from downtown, but he comes in anyway. And then throws it down with a 2-handed jam. Great play from Ponitka in the end. He hasn't made a 3-point shot, he's 0-3 from outside the arc, but he's had a lot more success from inside. Double digits for the Polish national team player. Ogut outside. Rudd. Good. Back to 3-point shooting. Go Gaziantep. Just when they needed it. They retake the lead. Vasquez. Davin White. Into the paint he goes. Goes back out but was fouled prior. White throws it up, looks at the bank, and then finds, inadvertently, it has to be said, Mike Tobey coming in and putting it back in. And he changes hands once again in this third quarter. It's tit for tat right now. Balazic goes back out. Nice pass for White, who knocks down the three-point shot. Game on here in southern Turkey. A tight contest from the word go. Hard to see that changing. They left Tobey free, and he says thank you very much. Long two, drained. Lions. Stolen back. David White said that was rightfully his, and it's an assist as he tees it up for Abramidis for two more. Tim Abramidis has 18 points tonight, and there's still 3:26 left in the third quarter. The most successful night of this year's Basketball Champions League. Lions has an offensive foul called on him. Most of the things have gone his way tonight, but not there. Clattering into San Miguel, who got contact from both angles. We are seeing the character that we questioned in the second quarter from Tenerife. They've got it back here. Real spirited team performance. And look at composed unit again. San Miguel puts it into the hands of Byron. Now under the rack is the man of the moment, Mike Tobey, coming to the party. Didn't feature much in the first half, but he's been influential in the third quarter. Pass down, Ogut for three. Oh, what a night he is having. 9 points for Ogut. And counting. This is Roscoe Allen. Tobey at the low post. Lovely right hand hook, puts it up and in. Some cool customers on the floor. And I'm pretty sure the laces are undone here for Rutt. Rutt, step back two, left it short. Tobey with another rebound. He's massive, Mike Tobey. 7 foot tall. Tallest man on the court, and it shows. San Miguel. Tobey. See, he was confident, but misplaced that time. Sent it off the edge of the cliff. Oh, nice fake. Here he goes. What a finish. Outstanding play from Mike Lyons. He is the high scorer for Gaziantep on the night. He's the coolest man on the floor after that play. Davin White now. Not a lot of space out in this corner. White goes back to San Miguel, comes up the baseline. I think he stepped out. He did. It's nice defense from Gaziantep. The other teams in this group all played yesterday. We know that if Gaziantep win, they will be top of the group by virtue of being the only team with a flawless record. If Tenerife win, that mixes things right up there in the group phase. So many teams with a 2-1 record and everyone else with 1 and 2. Armand for 3, left open there. Got to be careful of Tenerife. The defense cannot afford to switch off there, but they got away with it. White from way downtown drains it. And Tenerife are starting to look in ominous form if you're a Gaziantep fan. They lead by 4 now, the Spaniards. Defending champions. Showing exactly why they are that. Lions. Great vision to see Ogut. Ogut collects it just about and then tees it up. And doing the rest is Sean Williams. His first points of the night, believe it or not. Hasn't played a lot this evening. One of their top rebounders in this year's tournament. And with 2 seconds left, had to get the shot off. Ball's gone out of bounds just before the buzzer. Going to go to the table and check the time. Well, there's no time here. 0.01. And there ends a thrilling third quarter, particularly if you're a Tenerife fan. Fascinating swings in this contest. Tenerife took the first by 4. Gaziantep the second by 10. Tenerife back in front with an 8-point lead in that third quarter. They lead overall, though, by just 2 points. Sets it up perfectly for a fourth quarter showdown. Gaziantep have thrived on 3-pointers. Their percentage still pretty high, up at 46% overall, but Tenerife turning the screw from inside. Stop going for 3-point shots. Look for their bankers and regularly up the scoring in that third quarter, where they mustered up 27 points. Gaziantep looking for another famous win in Group B in the Basketball Champions League, their debut season. And Panicka started it with that fantastic run down the baseline. He had a really big third quarter there, the Polish national team player. And he now has 14 points overall, behind only Tim Abramides, who has 18 points to go with his 5 rebounds, still shooting 67% from outside. Panicka's points, none of them have come from out of the arc. They've all come from inside. Most of them field goals, a couple of free throws for good measure. I'll be interested to see how this fourth quarter plays out. It may be intensely tactical, we'll see. So far it's been fast-paced. Stoppages have been few and far between. Vasquez is potentially on for a double-double here. He's got 8 points and 8 rebounds. He's not on the court at the moment, though, for Tenerife. Bayram wants it. Bayram gets it. Ahead of Ogut. Back outside. Davin White fakes. Goes out to the perimeter. And it's missed by Bassas. But they do get the rebound. Bayram there with good hustle. Tobe at the top of the mountain. Right hand hook. Tobe! Here he comes for the putback. Huge play from Mike Tobe. Doubles Tenerife's lead. And a statement early on in the fourth quarter, perhaps. Champions showing their mettle. Coach demanded more after a disappointing defeat in Latvia on their first game day, beaten by Ventspils. It's Sean Williams. Lions for three. Gaziantep have to start making those again. They said they live by the three, die by the three, and right now it's the latter. They stop making them. Roscoe Allen, towering Hungarian, down to the hands of Davin White. White comes back out, shoots for a three. Oh, drains a massive one. Davin White up to 8 points. Foul call. Almost got the score with it, but Balazic saw that one come back off the iron. Foul called on Tobe. His second personal, though. He's not in any great foul trouble. The one player who is in big foul trouble is Mark Lyons, actually. 4 personal fouls. Top scorer today for Gaziantep. And he and Ogut are fulfilling the guard roles. That's when they've looked at their most terrifying. Balazic makes no mistake with the first of his free throw attempts. And gets the second as well. Makes it a 5-point game. Final quarter here in Gaziantep, southern Turkey. Quite an occasion it's been. And continues to be. Bassas. Bounce pass to Roscoe Allen, the Hungarian now. To White. Tobe. Allen returned with interest. And there's the foul. Roscoe Allen right under the rack. Denied by Armand. Complete mismatch that. The low post. Sean Armand, point guard. Against towering figure. 7-footer Tobe. It's no more calm than he was earlier in the game, does he? Nenad Markovic. He must be proud of how his team have rallied here. Foul called on Allen. And I trip to the line then for Sean Armand. It's another player into double digits at the moment for Gaziantep. Free throw shooting, you get the impression he's going to play a big part in this fourth quarter. And he has done, both teams making 100% so far. Back to within 5 then, the Turkish team. Bassas. Here's Bayram. And tip back in. It's nice and tidy and simple from Tenerife, and it's doing the trick. Here at the Karataş Sahan Bey Sports Hall. Armand, awkward one, a little off balance as he took the shot. And the rebound for Tobe, which set up Tenerife to lead by, well, if they make a three, double digits. Looks to me like a dead leg for Tobe here. And he's going to go off and get that checked. Here comes Fran Vazquez, eyeing up a double-double, no doubt. Javier Bayran, on the edge of the lane, back, returned to him by Davin White. Bayran leaves the ball behind. It's come for Vazquez, leaning back, tough shot. That doesn't seem to be moving freely for Gaziantep. Here's White left wide open, no pressure. And he makes the three, and the lead is up to double digits for Tenerife. They have turned the screw in the third and fourth quarters, and they are starting to peel away on the reigning champions. Dagger three from Davin White. And this game is slowly but surely moving away from Gaziantep. Maybe it's not slowly, actually. Talked about the living and dying by the threes. Percentages dropping slightly at 44%. They seem not to have gone to it so often now in the last quarter as well. Perhaps that was a reaction to missing a couple early on. Rebounding, well, 10 offensive rebounds tonight for Tenerife, compared to just 4 from Gaziantep. And overall, they are dominating at the boards, and the man that's doing the damage is Fran Vazquez in particular. He, Mike Tobe, and Mateusz Panicka have done well. So then, here is Lyons. He finds Armand. Shot clock now into single digits. What can Armand do here? He's got Rudd outside. Armand goes for it. A little floater, but he misses. And Tenerife to turn this around in their favour. What a pass. Bayran under the rack. Can't get it to go, but it comes back out to him. Bassas, Bayran. The passing is a joy to behold right now from Tenerife, and left open here for three, but missed. And that is a lifeline to Gaziantep. They can't afford this lead to grow anymore, really, in this final quarter. Lyons, that's a good pass. Rudd closed down pretty quickly, fast enough to put the pressure on. Not so clever from Davin White, though. He's thrown the ball away, and it could prove costly. Offensive rebound collected by DJ White. Bassas, I beg your pardon, it was Lyons. Come back to him. DJ White puts up a jumper. Misses, and there to collect the rebound is Roscoe Allen. The Hungarian has played his part at the rebound as well. Bassas. Vasquez, now Byran. Less than 5 minutes left of this contest. Shot clock down to 3. Got to be used quick. Bassas puts it up, misses. And they can't dip it back in. And suddenly the scoring has ground to a halt. Lions takes it early, cannot get it to go, and the 3-point success is dropping off sharply for Gaziantep. Bassas getting away from Morgut, back to Vasquez, long two, knocks it down. 10 points, 9 rebounds, and the lead is up to 12. All good. Bassas left on the floor. All good. Clearly frustrated, in conversation with DJ White. It's just not going to plan here right at the moment. Well, the foul was called on Bassas. A trip to the line for Chan Ogo Ogut. Just to recapture his form of the first half, which was mighty impressive. 9 points, 3 assists for him on the night. Well, his man on the court has been a big presence, double digits. He tries to reduce the lead from double digits. Tenerife closing in on what would be a 4th win in a row in all competitions after those back-to-back defeats in the league at ACP and in the Basketball Champions League. Bassas. Vasquez setting the screen. Now on the way to his left. Byran at the top of your screen on the right. Bassas, where's he going here? Shot clock down to 5. He goes to Byran. Byran to Vasquez. Allen, and they haven't used it. Tenerife, that's great defense from Gaziantep, and a real confidence boost for them. So turned over here. Got to use this. So Lions taking this up to the front court. Going all the way, is he? He's trying to, but he's denied. Great work there by Tim Abramidis. A fantastic night, Abramidis. And here he is. In fact, it was Roscoe Allen. Davin White. Tenerife taking the sting out of this game. The clock ticks down. We're into the last 3 minutes now. White, this is for 2. Left short, and the rebound well collected by Victor Rudd. Rudd kicks it out. Armand, Rudd, Ogut, lovely passing. Lions just cannot finish a 3 right now. In the first half, he couldn't miss. And that's a brief snapshot of why this game has been turned around by Tenerife. They've given Gaziantep lots of awkward shots. Outside of the arc, they defended resolutely. He toughed it out. Gaziantep needs something special here. Back-to-back threes will do. And back in the contest. They led at half-time by 6. Bassas. Davin White. Vasquez makes his way into the paint. It's come back out here for Bassas from way downtown. Right. White for 3. Still nothing. Just have a little analysis of the three-point success. They were in the high 40s at half-time. Now for Gaziantep, it's down at 37.5. Not made many threes at all in the second half. 44% two-point field goal success of Gaziantep compared to 57% for Tenerife. Free throw shooting's been good on both sides. 85% for Gaziantep, 92% for Tenerife. Balisic continuing that trend. Makes both his free throws. Closes the gap to 8 points. 2 minutes, 3 seconds left here. And Tenerife taking their time. Bassas switches it up. Davin White now. White trying to get the better of Lions. White going all the way, is he? No, he's thrown it away. Byran was coming searing in from the corner, which he hadn't realised. So a timeout called, and this game is far from over. Fascinating to the very last. Gaziantep 73, Tenerife 81. It's the Turkish team that have called timeout, and they're looking to devise a plan here to get back into it.
We have two options to play against switch, high-low or one. Something else. One-on-one against 4 is not the best option. Okay? Ahora, seguro, jugada rápida para meter triple, Hay que estar muy atento. Cuidado, pin down. Hey, watch out, pin down. Hey, watch out, pin down. Team, no.
There's a lot of passion on show, both sides of the court. This is the Basketball Champions League after all. And it means a huge amount to the players. Tenerife defending their honour, defending their crown. It would have hurt on game day 1 when they were beaten by Ventspils. And they looked in trouble in this game when they were down by 6 at half-time. They've eased their fears a little. Rad cannot quite get it to go, and the rebound eventually snapped up by Abramidis. Great hustle from him. Byran, Vasquez, big night for him. And he plays a neat pass not to go for the shot. They want to take up time. That's why they're not taking the wide open 3. Not in the way at the seconds. They've got to get a shot off now, though, with the shot clock down to 4 or get the foul. And that's clever play. Balisic trapped. White playing sensible basketball. Close but no cigar. Bassas just looking to take the sting out of it here. White, shot clock down to 4. Collect that cleanly, Bassas out to Byran for 3. Dagger! An absolute dagger from Javier Byran. That might be the game. The lead back up to double digits, 1 minute left. Massive from Byran. Time being chipped away by Tenerife. Managed to keep in possession for over half a minute there, essentially. And then took away 3 points from it. Ormond in a hurry, but Tenerife wanting to make changes. Pornica has come back on. It's just going to be a deliberate miss from Armand. Let's see. It looked like it was. And Pornica gets to the rebound, all importantly. It's a nice pass to Davin White. Again, they're using up the time so well here. It's got to be a foul. Deliberately from Balazic. And reach their foul limit though, so it's going to be inbounded from the side. But we've got another timeout call. 10 points to difference, 44 seconds left. They're just covering their bases here, going through what they need to do. They'll advance the ball. One final push then on what has been a thrilling game day in the Basketball Champions League. Gaziantep 74, Iberostar Tenerife, the defending champions, 84. 44 seconds left for a miracle comeback here for the Turkish team. Tenerife looking to close out the win. Basas. White. Back, switches the play. It's a lovely pass. Abramidic, and then from the corner, Bayram with another three. Huge from Javier Bayram. He's come on late and hit two dagger threes. Immediate response from Gaziantep, rims out, and that is the game for Tenerife. They will be delighted with this win. Can they round it off in style? White has Bayram and Pornica to his left. Basas and Abramidic to his right. White goes for it himself, misses the shot. And Tenerife go 2-1 in the Basketball Champions League. They tasted defeat on the road in their first game day this time round, but the defending champions are back on it on the road. They've won away in Turkey. Tough place to go. Gaziantep, whose perfect record is erased. They both have 2-1 records now. Gaziantep with narrow victories over PAOK and Capodolando have fallen on the sword in this third game. Beaten by Iberostar Tenerife, a great comeback win from the Spaniards, who trailed by 6 at halfway, but then came back strongly. The defending champions mounting another title challenge, and they will sit equal top of Group B, which is so tight it's unreal. Look at the rebounds, 38 to 23, 12 offensive boards. Fran Vasquez deserves a lot of credit. 9 rebounds for him personally, and 10 points as well. Not to be sniffed at. Abramidis, 18.6 rebounds. Javier Bayram, 6 points right at the end there to make sure of the win, and 9 rebounds for him as well, 3 of which were offensive. And a tough win for Tenerife, but a win they will take. Their biggest win, in fact, of this year's edition. Full-time score, Gaziantep 74, Iberostar Tenerife 87. Well, fans make their way out of the arena having been thoroughly entertained. The home team, they went for threes. And in the end, it didn't do them any favours. Apart from Capo d'Orlando, everybody within 1 point of each other in this group. Tenerife go back into the top 4. Gaziantep stay rooted in 5th place. Ludwigsburg leading the way, but it's only on points difference at this stage. So another excellent game of basketball here in Turkey. Plenty of highlights to dig your teeth into. Mateusz Ponica with a flourishing start to this game. In the end, he ended with an impressive tally of 14 points and 4 rebounds to go with it. It looks a good signing from Pinar Karsiaka already. Coach Nenad Markovic will be a lot more pleased with this away performance than he was with the one at Ventspils. And we can look forward to game day 4, which is next week. Gaziantep on the road next week. They go to Lithuania and to Neptunas. Tenerife back on their home court. Take on bottom of the group, Capo d'Orlando, in a game that they will feel they should win. I'll leave you with the highlights of the action from this Group B encounter. You can watch the highlights and the top plays of the day on the Basketball Champions League app or follow on social media. I've been Nick Spear. I hope you've enjoyed our coverage of the Basketball Champions League on game day 3. It's finished here at the Karataş Sahn Bey Sports Hall. Gaziantep 74, Iberostar Tenerife 87.